Ooh, we're getting somewhere, guys. We're gonna go on. All right, awesome. We are live. We made it. All right, hello everyone, and welcome to Tribal Council Moana 2.0 Tribe. I'm gonna go start with my new faces. Gabby, you are an original Moana, winning at the vibe out. What is it feeling right now, going to your first Tribal Council after being safe for so long?
I mean, it's never a good feeling to go to tribal because, I would say, unless you're immune, there's never 100% chance you're going to be safe.
And McCall, I know you have to go, so I'll ask you now. You were on Mulan, which was also winning for a while, and now you've gone to back-to-back tribal councils. How does that feel, knowing you're going to back-to-back tribal councils? Do you think there's a streak, and what are you going to do to prevent it from happening in the future now?
Well, I'd rather suck a lot of dick than be here again. No. In all seriousness, it's very unfortunate. Personally, I don't think that this was the challenge for us. Like, we've had a lot of circumstances where this just wasn't the challenge for us, and that's perfectly fine. We all have challenges that we're good at, and others that we're not. And I'm sure that this next challenge, no matter who goes tonight, hopefully it's not me. Otherwise, I'm not gonna talk to any of you ever again. But hopefully by the end of tonight, we're gonna have a unified tribe, and we're gonna kick ass at the next immunity challenge.
All right, you can head out if you want, so we'll keep you updated in tribe chat.
I'll just stay muted just in case.
Okay. Antonio, this is also your first tribal council. Welcome. Just kind of so you guys swapped today, obviously. How was it? Is there a notable difference between being on a tribe of 5 compared to a tribe of 8 now? Is there a lot more to manage? What's the dynamic going behind that now?
So I think now it gives you maybe a little more breathing room in a group this big, instead of just having 5 people for sure. So it's a little easier to navigate, I think, maybe. But if you're not putting in the effort, then maybe it's not easy to navigate. So I think the vote will speak for itself, honestly.
I'm going to go to my person next. John, obviously he went to a tribal council earlier in the game, but Corey wasn't really around, and it was a very easy vote. How do you feel about this vote now that okay, there's more active people? Is there a clear choice tonight even, or is it still kind of playing out?
I mean, I hope that what was told to me is actually going to happen. I mean, I'm the lone Encanto person sitting over here. It's scary, but I've made pitches pretty much to everybody why it'd be a good idea to keep me and everything like that. So let's hope that everything works out.
All right, Galen, so obviously we're seeing now that there's only been one idol played. We're getting close, and we did see when Mike played his idol on Princess of Frog, it said expired at merge. So are we expecting them to, we haven't seen one played since. Are we going to expect them to start flying out sooner or later here now?
Honestly, I have no idea, because I didn't even bother looking for that first idol. I took one look at the description and said, never mind. I don't think an idol is going to be played tonight in particular. I can't say the same for any other tribe, but just tonight I'd feel like it's one of those nights where I'm I kind of feel like we're all on the same page of what we're doing.
And also welcome to Tribal Council. Fred, has there been any, obviously we know weekends off, has there been any talks of what could happen this weekend, what the weekend's going to be like? We've yet to see a double. Could something be coming up around the corner?
If a double
I was referring, sorry, you're good, but anyone can chime in if they want to. I don't care.
I was gonna say, if a double happens, I'm coming for Marvin's legs.
And Marvin, sorry. Speaking of which, you summoned him.
My bad. I didn't hear you say my name. That's my apologies. So honestly, I'm not sure if there's gonna be a double or anything like that. I mean, it is what it is. If there is one, just gotta play it by ear. There's no reason to stress about it until it happens. So I think a lot of us just want to get to the weekend and go from there. At least that's what I want to do.
All right, Mandy, obviously we're at 16. Most games that start at 20 will be at 15 tonight. Most games that are typically at 20 do merge around 14, 13. Is there talks about, we told you that there's going to be an advantage menu at the merge. Is there talks about what could possibly be on that menu right now?
The most I've really talked about the menu is just kind of theorizing what we think it'll actually be like in terms of like, is it going to be a menu where, you know, everyone just, you know, in a certain order gets to go in their confessional and say like, hey, can I order this or that? And then like to find out if it's been claimed or not, like kind of more theorizing on what that process is going to be like more than what the actual advantages are going to be like. But I assume it's going to be the classics, like all the extra votes, block votes, steal votes, probably some crazy stuff in there that we've maybe never seen before in other games. But yeah.
A picture of shirtless Jay is probably on the menu.
Right. All right, with that, if anybody does have a pre-vote, anything like to say before I ask for pre-vote advantages, go ahead. All right, if anybody has a pre-vote advantage, go ahead, Michael. If anybody has a pre-vote advantage you'd like to play, now's the time to do so. All right, go ahead and send in your votes. If you pre-voted, we do have it. So yeah, if you have not voted though, you can go ahead and vote.
Y'all, this pizza is amazing.
Pizza while riding high.
Yeah.
All right, I do have the votes. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol or a post-vote advantage you'd like to play it, now is your time to do so. All right, I will get to the votes. Person vote out, 30 seconds to say their goodbyes. First vote is for Ariel, and it is a self-vote. Second vote is for Ariel. Third vote is for Ariel. Fourth vote is for Ariel. Fifth vote, and the fifth person voted as survivor, Sounds of Disney, Battle of the Bitches, is Ariel. Ariel, we obviously know you could not make it tonight. This game didn't go as planned for you. You are very busy. I played my very first long game with you. It was a challenge org, and you're one of the first people in the org community. It was a pleasure to have you, and thank you so much for playing. As for that, everyone will be dropping your weekend challenge in just a few minutes. You're all set to head out. Have a good night.
Now you're.